all the time that you invest in everything that you do for free, it's so crazy. I watched you before on TikTok, and my husband and I had been on like this health journey, and we were just counting calories and eating whatever we wanted as long as it fit within our calories. And so when I first found you, you would go, to the grocery store and say no chips, no sodas, or you wouldn't say no, but you would say, I wouldn't do this. And so then I thought, this guy's crazy. Like, I'm not going to cut out my Dr. Pepper Zero and my Funyuns. Like, I would literally leave enough calories every night so I could have a Dr. Pepper Zero and Funyuns every single night. And so anyway, I unfollowed you because I was like, this guy's crazy. So I unfollowed you. And then, fast forward a couple months later, we continue on, counting calories with a slow progress. And I get on TikTok while I wash dishes after dinner. And you came up again on the live. And I had literally nothing else to watch. So I was like, I guess I'll watch this guy. So I watched you again, and I watched you for like 2 weeks, and I was kind of like, I'll listen in, but I wasn't really wanting to commit to anything that you were saying. And anyway, during this time, my husband started having heart palpitations, and he wasn't feeling very well. So then we ended up going to the doctor. We're both only 33 years old, so this was really crazy to think that something could be wrong with his heart, and he's so young. We go to the doctor, his cholesterol is high, he is like right on the borderline for diabetes, and basically he had to go to see a cardiologist and all this stuff, and when we were leaving, they told us, hey, y'all need to take this seriously. We don't want you on a cholesterol pill the rest of your life, so you need to change how you eat. You need to change how you live. And they give us this paper, and they explain to us how we need to eat. And literally, while she gives us this paper, and I'm looking at this paper, I'm like, freaking Fullerton, this is what they're telling us to do. And so, anyway, basically, they named it a modified keto / whole foods diet. Which I know you don't put a name to anything you do. You just say, just eat real food. This is the name they put on it. It's literally everything you say to do. So basically, they gave us, what they wanted us to do. They said what they wanted us to do, but you ended up walking us through it. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. And every time you went to the grocery store, I was always on there asking different questions. And anyway, we started doing that, and we've been counting calories for about 2 years, and within those 2 years, I only lost like max 15 pounds. And we've been doing what you tell us to do all the time for, it's been now 35 days, and I lost 12 pounds, but forget the 12 pounds. In 2 years, I lost 15 pounds. In 35 days, I lost 12 pounds. But the huge difference was that I never went under a size 10 in my 2 years of doing, the loose calorie counting and all that. But I did, in these 35 days, I went from a size 12 to a size 6.
Let's freaking go!
And what was crazy was, I was barely a size 12. Like, I was bursting out of my shorts and a size 12, and now I'm in a loose size 6, and it's crazy. My husband's heart palpitations are gone at this point. We're gonna go back to the doctor in a month so that we can get blood work done, and we're hoping to get off of that cholesterol pill by then. That's our main motivation. We need to be healthy for our kids. And so anyway, we ordered the True Meal samples when you had the free samples, just pay shipping. And we thought, you know what, this guy, everything you say, we're like, it's crazy. And then we end up doing it, and it ends up being awesome. We tried all of these different protein powders. We don't like the chalky taste. We didn't like, the aftertaste and all that. And you're like, this is so good. It's nothing like that. And I'm telling you, you're not going to feel bloated. And, the speech you give all the time. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So we get them in. We've tried them with almond milk. We've tried it in our coffee. It's so smooth. It's so good. We're getting ready to order our churro bag because you've been talking it up so much. And so anyway, now we believe everything that comes out of your mouth. So thank you. Thank you for what you do. And thank you for investing so much in people's lives. Thank you. I won't even talk about others, but thank you for investing so much in our lives, in our health, even when, we weren't committed, and even when I thought you were crazy at some points, But anyways, I'm really grateful for what you do and for helping us on this journey.
I can't thank you enough for calling me, telling me, being so honest with me, and saying I've unfollowed you. Like, I love that. I don't know how many people, I think about that all the time. I'm like, I probably said I hate diet soda, and people are like, oh, unfollow. And I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, this is how it works. And go ahead.
Sorry. No, it's just so crazy. I mean, I literally unfollowed you, and I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with this guy. Then, I find you again, and I'm like, okay, so I let go of my Dr. Pepper Zero. I started drinking the ice drinks that you said to drink, and now I'm down to just drinking a Topo Chico after, which is just, sparkling.
Yeah, I know exactly what that is, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'll drink that at the end of the night, and I think it's just the fuzziness, the fizziness, which is what you said, it's all we're looking for is the fizzy drink, and anyway, everything you say is true, and now I'm a believer.
I love this story. Like, I'm putting this 100% on the podcast. Like, this is amazing, literally. And the fact that I popped back up on your For You page, the fact that you're like, all right, whatever, I'll listen to this dude who told me to stop eating Funyuns and stop drinking soda, I guess. And then you go to your doctor, the health repercussions with the husband, and that's awesome. I'm just so glad you guys actually did it, and now you're seeing all the repercussions of doing this. And that's why I try and tell people, I'm like, just get started. It's so simple. Track your calories, eat real food, don't overcomplicate it. That's it. That's all you got to do. And it's absolutely insane to me on how many people don't do it, and people just don't want to make the change, which I understand it, but don't be mad when you don't get the results. But you guys are crushing it. That's awesome to hear about the husband's health and everything too, of starting to do this in such a short amount of time. You're probably just mind blown more, and that's why I tell people stop getting on the scale. You went from a size 12 to a size 6.
Yeah, that was so insane to me, and honestly, I didn't see the change in myself. I was seeing the scale go down, but I couldn't see the difference in myself. And my husband would tell me, for real, like I see the difference. Now, the thing about us girls is that we wear leggings all the time. And so it's hard to tell the difference in leggings, because leggings kind of grow with you and shrink with you. But I do have some pair of jean shorts that I just hadn't worn in a while because they just weren't comfortable. They were really choking me. And I put them on the other day, and I was like, what is this? Like, there was so much room in there. So then I went and I dug up into my closet looking for all the different shorts that I had in sizes I thought I was never going to be back into. And I had all the sizes. I tried on a size 10, I tried on a size 8. The smallest I had was a size 6 from before I had my first daughter. And I tried that on, and it fit loose, and I was like, there's no way, this is crazy. What's crazy to me is that you always say, what you eat matters. But then I was always like, no, it's not just what you eat, it's, the calories. If I'm eating the right amount of calories, it doesn't matter. But it does matter, because, I'm eating the same amount of calories that I was eating before, but I'm having way different results. And also what you say about the snacking, I was such a snacker. I mean, I'm telling you, I was so religious with my Funyuns. I love snacks. I love chips. I'm salty. I want all of that stuff. And so anyway, once we started eating like this, it was so true what you said, that once you eat like this, there's no room for snacks. Like, we're full But not only are we full, but there's just no desire for it. You know, like there's no, I don't have like this, you know, like feeling of like feeling anxious, like, oh, I need to be munching on something. I need to be biting something. No, it's just the snacky part of it goes away. And so I heard you earlier say, if you're needing to snack, that's how I know you're not doing this. And I was like, yup, he's right. You should listen.
That's awesome. Do you and your husband listen together, or do you guys listen to the podcast at all?
I watch all of your grocery trips every day.
Love it.
In the evening, I usually, when you come on, is when I'm washing dishes after dinner. So he'll be listening in. He's still sitting at the kitchen table, and he'll listen in. And then after that, like, I listen all the way until the very end. You're part of like my night routine. I'll wash dishes, and then I'll go brush my teeth and wash my face, and by the time I finish doing all that, you're done too. So anyways, it's been fun, but it's also very informative. And all the people that call in, they all offer, you know, a different perspective as well, and hearing your response to what they have to say. And, you know, people, when they call in and have all these success stories, it's so motivating. And I was so nervous to call in today, but I'm hoping that there's somebody out there, you know, on the fence, or saying, this guy's crazy, like, I can't do that, I like to snack, but no, it's totally possible. It's totally possible, and everything you say is true. I'm here to vouch for that. Everything is fact. At one point, before I unfollowed you, I even looked up on TikTok, I put Fullerton Nutrition scam, and I wanted to see what would come up. And I watched all the videos, and then I was like, yeah, no, this guy's not cool. So I was like, whatever, I'll unfollow him. But no, you're not a scam. Not at all.
All you gotta do is look up Coach Tyler. You'll get every single one of my haters' videos. All of them. What do they all have in common? They all do online coaching, and they make money off of plans, and they all do one-on-one coaching. That's the common denominator from every single one of my haters. Man or woman or dragon.
Yeah, or unicorn.
Or a damn... Nah, there's no unicorns bashing me.
No, you're the unicorn.
You said it, not me. I love it. That is amazing. I can't thank you enough for calling. I don't know what you needed to be nervous about. You're doing what 99% of people are never going to do. I just can't believe you went from unfollowing me to being a hater. Be like, yeah, fuck this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I want my Funyuns and Dr. Pepper. And now you're like, yo, I will do anything. You tell me to jump, I will ask how high.
Yeah, you tell me you need to buy True Meal. All right, I got it. I'm going to do it. You need to buy collagen. Done. It's done. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for what you do. You know, because for us, weight loss is big, at least for me. I feel more myself, you know. I feel good. But also going through the health scare with my husband, that was really scary. And to see a change there, you know, like to see that when before we were afraid of what's going to happen tomorrow if we kept living the way that we were living, now we can see longevity in our future, you know. And not only that, but we, you know, have more energy for our kids. There's more patience. I mean, I don't know what all of this does, like as far as like mood and all that, but I feel like a different person too. You know, I have more patience. I'm happier. I mean, I'm not going to say I was like that like the first week, the first 3 days. I was probably the snappiest I've ever been in my life because I wanted to eat anyone and everything that was in front of me. But after, you know, once I crossed through that 3-day, 4-day mark, it was a breeze. And I feel so good. We were the kind that we would count calories, and then on the weekend we would cheat, you know, and then you're like, no, there's no cheat meals. Oh, whatever, dude, I need a cheat meal. Anyway, no, we don't do cheat meals. We'll go out to eat with the family, and we just eat what we're allowed to eat. You know, we eat what we know feels good and what's going to give us energy. And it's been fun. And it's also been really helpful that, my husband and I are doing it together. But not only that, it's like we literally feel like you held our hand through this. And for that, we'll be forever grateful. And for that, you will have our business for the rest of our lives because this is awesome.
Well, like I said, you guys did it. You guys made the change. I just sit here and talk about the same damn thing every hour. So you guys made the change. You guys are the ones who jumped on it. I can't make anyone do it. So you guys are the ones that did it. You're the reason why you're getting the results. So like I said, I cannot thank you enough for telling me and calling me for this, because there's 180 people on here right now that needed to hear this. And I don't know what you were nervous for. There's like been 20 people like, oh my God, I want her to be my friend.
No.
But seriously, congrats. Keep doing what you're doing and keep me updated, all right?
Definitely. As soon as we get that blood work in, and fingers crossed, as soon as they get him off the cholesterol medication and all that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to say, hey, it's not all about the weight. It's about the health. It's about longevity. But before we hang up, can you do a calorie check for me, please?
Yeah. How old are you? 33?
33.
How tall?
5'2".
What's your weight at?
147.
And then how many days a week do you work out?
No, we don't. I'm not working out right now.
Cool. I would do 13 to 1400.
13 to 1400. All right.
What have you been doing?
Thank you so much. I've been doing 1,218.
Yeah, I'd go 13, 1400.
All right. Well, I'll believe you and I'll do this.
I haven't steered you wrong once, so.
No, you haven't. So I'm gonna listen.
if only I can. Only if me making people eat their own words made them lose body fat. I swear, everyone would be at their goal. Everyone would love the way they look.
Yep. It's so true.
Well, shoot. Congrats, girl. I can't thank you enough. Need anything else from me?
No. You've given more than enough. Thank you so much.
Hey, you got it. Have an amazing night. Tell your hubby congrats, too.
I will. Thank you.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go. Ladies and gents, just start. No one's making you do this. No one's making you change. It is you. It is you versus you. I'm just here to make it simple. You either make a change or you don't.